What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from your mama's basement. You're now tuning in. You know what the deal is, what we're going to talk about. I'm going to talk about a couple things. Not going to really talk too much about the game when they played Atlanta. The good thing is that the Lakers stopped the bleeding. They did what they're supposed to do. They beat a team that should be beat. They blew them out. And at the end of the day, like I tell people over again, the Lakers could play like this all the time. And I'm not saying they're going to blow out every team or beat the crap out of every team or whatever it may be. But the Lakers got the potential to beat a lot of good teams and a lot of teams. That's why I try to tell you guys, we should not be at 12-27. I reckon we should be better than that. But we have injuries, rotation situation, just a lot of things. The media, all that stuff. It's just so much going on with the Lakers right now. But anyway, the Lakers play good. I would have liked to see a little bit of Thomas Bryant, get some reps. He only got like 1 minute. Zubac only got 1 minute. He brought him in, I think 3 or 4 minutes left. Not 3 or 4 minutes. Sorry, like a minute left into the game when it's almost over. I mean, we were blowing out. You could have actually got the chance to see a whole lot of different lineups. The Lakers could have it's somewhat. See, this is my biggest problem, and it's not to downgrade Luke Walton's coaching decision, but it's like this: if we're blowing a team out, and you're beating them by 25 points, stuff like that, it's a good opportunity, man, to actually get some of the other legs in there, man, to see how different lineups work out. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I'm gonna keep expressing this over and over again. I would love for the Lakers to play Ingram at that too. I just want to see him. He had a hell of a good game. Lonzo Ball had a good game. Like I told y'all before, it's Caldwell Pope. He had a good game because now he's out of jail. And he don't have to. He can travel now, so it's not on his mind. He can focus now on basketball, and you can see that because he actually played within the system. It looked good. Brook Lopez is still, I don't know. It is what it is with Brook Lopez. But Julius Randle had a good game as well. Larry Nance, the whole team had a good game. You had Kuzma had a good game. He started off kind of slow, but he picked it up. Larry Nance had a good game. Jordan Clarkson had a nice shooting game. He bounced back from all the bad games he's been having as of late. Josh Hart had a good game, good defensive game as well. They played good. Ain't nothing you can take away from this. They actually, they looked at freaking good. Down from the assists, shucks, they had 32 freaking assists, dude. 32 assists. We had 49 rebounds. We out-rebound them. We had 6 offensive boards. Our fast break points, man. Oh my God, I think we had like 48, 50 fast break points today, like 3. And that's their game. That's the one thing I've said at the end of the day. That the Lakers are there. Listen, when the Lakers are running, it's hard to beat them. When they become a set half-court offense, that's when teams get to have opportunity to set their defense up and actually get to try to make stops on the Lakers. And that's the only reason why I say put Brook Lopez on the bench. The only reason why. Now he can bang the 3, but he's not consistent with the 3 like he was the beginning of the season. That's why I say I would like Bryant, to give a chance. Only reason why I'm saying that because Bryant, he runs the floor much more quicker than Zubac and than Lopez. He can shoot the 3. He can play inside and outside. And I think that they should just experiment with him. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we're 12-27. I'm not saying that we're not going nowhere. We still have a chance to make the 8th spot. That's the crazy part about it. If they pull a couple of strings of wins together. But I would like to see Thomas Bryant, just get a chance to run with Lonzo Ball, to give Lonzo Ball much more ability with more weapons in order to run that up-tempo offense. Because think about it. Main reason why Lopez get a lot of 3-points off or a 3-point shot because most of the time he be like the last man down the court. Not all the time, but majority of the time. And he's behind. When he come behind, Lonzo already there. So when he come, Lonzo just kick it out to him for an open 3 or whatever it may be. And sometimes he just, I don't know, like he don't move his leg. He's just like Frankenstein out there. But it is what it is. We won. The Lakers stopped the bleed. I'm not gonna get hype. I was gonna make a video with me wearing the crown. My daughter told me to put my crown on because the Lakers won. I told her, said, baby girl, I can't get hype only because this is only one game. I gotta, the Lakers gotta start putting some string of wins together because I don't want to be like and then next thing you know, we go on a 3-game losing streak. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some string of wins. I want to see the players come together. I want to see the coach come together with the players, the front, everybody come together and work together. Stay out of the media. I've been saying that from the last video, and this takes me into my next video. Well, my next little comment thing I want to talk about. But first, I want y'all to hear this clip about Lavar Ball. I just want y'all to listen to the clip. Give me a second as I get this clip up and rolling for you guys.
You made some strong comments to me earlier off camera about Luke Walton and the fact that the players didn't want to play. They don't want to play for Luke Walton.
That's the mindset I have on the fact that I'm looking and like when you lose by 20 and 30, I've always said when you lose by 20 and 30, I can tell my boys, you don't want to play for me, you don't want to play. So I tell them that's the pride thing, and that's what I see on the outside sometimes. And it might be a strong opinion, but it's my opinion on the fact that I'm like, they can't be losing like this. You know, something is going on right there, and I don't know, and they gotta work to fix it. But from when I look at things like that and being in that mode, when you're losing by that much, I gotta look at something, and that's what I say. It's like the guys look like they don't want to play, but that's what I said. They probably want to play for them as hard as they can, but it's going on what I see from a aspect. I'm like, I don't see as many high fives. I don't see as many when guys go to the bench, it look like they're mad that they're coming out. So this is what I assume like that. It may be wrong, but to me it's right.
How much have you talked to Lonzo about this?
I haven't talked to Lonzo. I haven't talked to anybody about it. I'm just telling you how I felt about it, because from what I'm looking at, I'm like, you can't keep losing like this. Something's got to be wrong. It just can't be, oh, we wasn't ready to play, we weren't ready to. It's something. You know, I don't know what it is.
They've lost 9 in a row.
9 in a row. That's a lot of losing. I'm not used to losing like this, regardless of whose team my boys are on. The losing right there brings up the frustration part. Even though I'm not playing and all that, it's more to me, and it's because of the winning that I have with my boys and the way we bred. So the losing, I can't see it like, okay, all the players are doing wrong or this and that. I don't know. I don't get going how I feel about it. And it's not to knock the Lakers or anything like that. It's not to knock the coach. I'm just, you know, how I am assertive on like, wow, what could be the problem?
Now, you heard what Lavar Ball said, right? Now, I just made videos that the Lakers front office and Luke Walton, they all need to stay out the media, stop feeding the media so the media can twist your words. So you heard Lavar Ball. You notice that the reporter stated that you made some strong comments about Luke Walton off the camera. Meaning that when I talk to you off the camera, you know, at the end of the day, I'm telling you something that I don't want to be exposed to the media or the fan base. I'm respecting Magic Johnson for them to say tone down a little bit. So take that in understanding. So next thing you know, he's trying to the reporter is trying to get him to speak on certain things. But you see Lavar Ball, he's saying the exact same thing 90% of the fan base is saying about the Lakers, that the Lakers, you know, the team, Luke Walton has lost the team. That's what he's saying. He's saying exactly what we're saying. Luke Walton has lost the team. The players like they're not happy to play for him. He's not saying it so many words. He said it indirectly. He said you don't see a lot of high fives going on. He said, but that's him. He said, but maybe they are playing for him. They're just playing harder. It just, you know, to me, it just don't seem like they are. And he also stated that when my boys lose by 20-something points, I say to them, you don't want to play for me. But that's a pride thing. Meaning that, okay, because I'm pissing you off or something, you don't want to play for me no more. Or you upset with me at that particular time. He's not saying get rid of Luke. And you know what I mean? If he did, he said it off the record. But here comes Stephen A. Smith, Matt, all these other sports entertainment media come to twist the man words to do what? To start a negative vibe within the Lakers fan base, the Lakers organization, and that's what they're catered to. They're not going to promote anything that's positive, because today's society is built off negative energy. They want to hear something negative. Why? It draw ratings. This is the main reason why they fly all the way down Lithuania just to hear this man talk. You know what I mean? This man, then they try to say that, oh, well, he talking to Lonzo. Lonzo, you know, he just speaking up for Lonzo because him and Lonzo talk. The man clearly said, I have not talked to Lonzo. Before this interview, the other interview, if you go watch, is another, I'm going to put the link in my description box. There was another video where him and the guy was talking in the stadium when he called out, when Lavar called out Charles Barkley and all them. And the guy asked him, hey, he talked to Lonzo. He said, I haven't talked to Lonzo. He good. So he never talked to Lonzo, but him watching the game, seeing him going on a 9-game losing streak, and seeing the teams, seeing we getting blown out every game, he said, you know, he's basically saying like we're saying. If you look at their character, it looked like they don't want to play. But the only thing he didn't do, he didn't throw Magic Johnson under the bus. He didn't really throw Luke Walton under the bus on national TV or whatever you want to call it, where he's being interviewed at. He didn't throw him under the bus. He said it's just me. He said at the end of the day, you know, he just got to turn something around. He never said, well, we need to get rid of Luke Walton. We need to get another coach. You never clear head say it out of his mouth. He's just saying that the body language is showing him that they don't want to play. There's something going on, which every fan base knows that. The only thing he didn't speak on was the trade situation about Julius Randle and Jordan Clarkson being traded. But that's what we've been saying from day one. So the media try to twist it and make it seem like this guy is against Luke Walton. And then Luke Walton, like I said before, stay out of the media. This, what he states, they asked why did he, the media, they want this controversy. They asked him, like, why do you sit Lonzo Ball down, so early? He said, because Lavar Ball, excuse my French, because I don't try to curse, he said Lavar Ball was talking shit about me. And that's why he set him down. And then laughed and joked about it after, 3 seconds, and then laughed and joked about it. See, don't give the media fire to actually have something to talk about. Keep your mouth closed. That's why you don't see Magic Johnson tweeting anymore or actually talking about the NBA. The only thing I have a problem with Magic Johnson is that he told us that he's going to do this and do that. And at the end of the day, he's not doing so far what he hasn't done. I mean, what he spoke on. He don't really come to the games. I mean, he comes to the game. I'm sorry. He comes to the games, but you don't hear him talking like he was earlier. Now he's just quiet. But I don't want to talk about Magic Johnson. I want to just talk about the Lavar and Luke Walton scenario. And then they asked Lonzo, about, the coach situation, about, them getting a new coach, all this other crazy stuff. And Lonzo said, listen, man, I'm just coming to play, man. It don't matter who I'm playing for. It don't matter what coach I play for. I'm coming to play. He never said nothing about he wanted a new coach and nothing like that. See how they twist the words around? That's the main reason why I don't really follow the media as much, man, because all they try to do is sell you, the fans, some gullible bull crap that most of y'all eat it up and run with it. They like only I can say about Steve Smith that he did say about it is that he give it tentacles, meaning let it move. But other than that, the stupid stuff they say out of their mouth is dumb and is ignorant. Now I can get into the part about Lavar Ball being as a black father and all that, and I can go real deep into that, but I choose not to because some people's ears are not ready for that yet. So I leave that alone. I try to keep it sports. But the thing is that upset me, like I said before, Luke Walton needs to stop feeding into the media. It's been said over and over again, but that's what happened when you have a young coach, a young front office, and young players. There's nobody with veteran leadership to guide these guys and say, hey, man, let's stop doing this, let's stop doing that. The same thing that Magic Johnson applied to Lavar should be also applied to Luke Walton. He should tell Luke Walton, listen, man, when the media come and talk to you or anything that's doing with Lavar, tell him next question. You don't have to talk about that. You're not obligated to talk about Lavar Ball. Lavar Ball is a concerned dad like anybody else. If my son was in the NBA and we're losing, I'll be frustrated too. The only thing about it, there's no mic in front of my face and the media is not feeding off me because they want the ratings. So let's be honest. So it upsets me that I keep hearing this stuff over and over again, Lavar. Listen, at the end of the day, the media is making money off Lavar, and Lavar is making money off the media. Lavar is a walking advertisement. He's a WWE promoter, and I've been saying this over and over again. He's a promoter. He's a manager. He's like Bobby the Brain Eaton. If y'all watch wrestling back then, he's like Bobby the Brain Eaton. He just talk. Even if his players, even if Bobby the Brain Eaton players are getting beat up and all that, he's still going to always say they're better than Hulk Hogan, even though we know they're not. I mean, according to the script. But that's what Lavar is doing. He knows what sells. He knows negative media sell. He has not betrayed Magic and all of them. He's just speaking out according to what he sees from his players. He never said nothing about Lonzo Ball at this particular time is not getting playing time because he knew Lonzo was out with a shoulder injury. That's common sense. So he talking about the players. They didn't give no high fives. Something is going on and it needs to change. That's all he's saying. So everybody's throwing it out of context, man. And oh my gosh. Listen, guys, I love you guys. Like I said before, we won this game against Atlanta. I don't want to keep, talking about it. We won this game against Atlanta. I hope we can put some string of wins together, and that's be it at the end of the day. But Lavar, at the end of the day, he just want just like any other Laker fan base or any other Laker fan period want from the Lakers to win. That's it. It's common sense. I mean, if you lose 9 in a row, who wouldn't be frustrated? If you try to sit and tell me you're not frustrated and say, oh, well, it is what it is, you lying to yourself. God dang well, 9 losses in a row almost made history if we got that 10 loss, and then y'all guys be like, man, this is bull crap. Fire Luke Walton. How many people saying fire Luke Walton now? This before Lavar Ball even said anything. Lavar Ball, like I said, he said it off camera. If he did say it off camera, he said it off camera. He didn't say it to the reporter, but the reporter tried to bring it back up. Because why? He know negative money. He know negative publicity sells. Everybody going to tune in because they know that if they talk about these certain issues, fans are going to want to know what Lavar says. So they got a love-hate relationship with Lavar Ball. And at the end of the day, it's giving Lavar Ball, advertisement and is allowing his brand to sell because people love this. That's why he got his own channel, the Ball family, whatever. They down in Lithuania. The first 4 months when the two brothers jersey went on sale, it sold out in 4 hours. Come on, man, y'all gotta pay attention to this, man. ESPN is selling your dream. I don't follow ESPN like that, man, cause they just talk and they just talk. All they're doing is selling y'all a bunch of bull crap, man, and fans are falling for it. Anyway, it's your man Urban Lover. Like, share, subscribe. Just want to talk about those two topics about the Lakers stopping the bleed and Lavar Luke Walton controversy. At the end of the day, Lavar's gonna be Lavar, but Luke Walton, you gotta be a bigger man than that, brother. You gotta not be in the media, feeding the media, because that's what they're gonna run with. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. So anyway, y'all take care. Y'all have a blessed one. Love you guys. Be safe out there. You know what it is.